All right, now we're gonna go into the traditional hip toss. I'm gonna do it two separate ways. The first one is gonna be just like the headlock where we change directions and punch the other way. Now we're gonna be doing the same thing, except I had this for the headlock. Now I'm gonna have overhook, underhook. We're gonna be throwing to our overhook side. As we do this to set it up, drive into him, and as he rotates, I wanna shift him to the back a little bit, and then I'm gonna do that same kind of change, load him up, loosen my underhook side, tighten my overhook side as I change directions. Step, boom, hip toss, give him heavy hips, and try and drive him as far away from his hips as possible, taking his head away from his hips, extending my opponent, making him lose all of his athleticism. You keep hearing me say it over and over. The rules of wrestling: head up, back straight, hips in, pressure your opponent, and we're trying to do the opposite for my opponent. Get his head down, get his back bent, push his hips out, and in this case, take his head away from his hips and get pressure off of him. Here we go. So I'm in the over-under position, and I'm confident in here. I'm driving into my opponent, and as I start to retreat, what I'm really doing is I'm sagging down, which makes him come up, and then I'm pulling him into my stance. It looks like I'm going backwards, but I'm really leaning forwards a little bit. Maybe I leave my leg up here a little bit forward, and then when he drives back into me, what's really happening is he's driving into my power. And as I get in this position, he's starting to get extended. I'm gonna keep letting this happen. Rotate my hips, hip toss. My underhook is actually gonna get a little bit extended, and it's gonna be more of like a machine than I'm using my muscles. I'm just gonna let it loose and pull it tight at the very end. Loose, loose, let it stretch my pec, stretch my shoulder, pulling this tight, and then I'm gonna hip toss, sliding my hips down, just like the headlock. All momentum, all sneakiness. Get him to do the things that I want him to do and take advantage of it. So I want him to push into me, so I push first, he pushes back, I load my legs, and then I'm just gonna switch my hips. As he loads up into me, I'm gonna turn my hips. This is gonna come tight to the seatbelt. Nice, switching my hips and trying to get into him and trying to rock into this nice, quick, explosive hip toss position. Shove, sag down, he wants to come up, he's driving into me. This is perfect for throwing. Loosening up the overhook so I can get tight and I can clear my hips from here to all the way backside. I can't even really do it with nobody on me, but as Mario's weight's gonna get shifted up, I'm gonna take this through. One more time, just change the angle a little bit. Pushing into my opponent, sagging down as he drives up and into me, taking the overhook side, pulling it tight into the seatbelt, leaving my arm behind. I also like to shift it back this way. This is going to load up into my hips a little bit more. Sag down, load them up. Right there into our nice hip toss. I'll show one more time fast. Push, drive. Zag, nice. Yeah, he likes that. Everybody likes a good hip toss.